Hello everyone. In this video you're going to see not all, but some of the people that were involved in the autism series last month, from yesterday backwards. And yeah, it's going to be a really good video with just people saying how they enjoyed it, a little bit what we talked about in some of the episodes. So I hope you enjoyed it, because the autism series went really well for around this month, and I think we're going to be doing again next year, I reckon, because it went so well and everyone enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and yeah, stay tuned for more awesome things coming soon.
Really enjoyed coming onto the podcast. It was just a great opportunity to share my own experiences and find out about Mason's own experiences as well, and see how many shared experiences we had, and just have that really relaxed, non-judgmental atmosphere to be able to have a really nice conversation about all things autism awareness and our special interests and specific interests, and to see how they were linked and how they've changed, and to address some of the myths along the way. It was just a really fantastic opportunity, and I'm really glad I got to come on the podcast.
Hi guys, this is Modi, the autistic guitarist. Yesterday I did an interview with Mason, and we spoke about autism, about my music, about me being an autistic and a researcher. I am also a PhD. If you want to know more, you have to listen to the Mason's podcast, and I hope you will enjoy it. Bye.
Hello there, my name is Jack Linton. I am an actor, and this is the official trailer for my appearance on the podcast My Journey with Crohn's Disease, which is hosted by Mason. In the podcast we're going to be talking about acting, which is my job. We're going to be talking about mental health, and we're going to be talking about working while having autism and special needs and other health issues, because I believe that is an utmost importance when we talk about diversity in the workforce and understanding different people's points of view. Now, on the podcast we're going to be talking about not also being different in the workforce, but also my appearance in an upcoming Netflix film. The title will be mentioned in the podcast, and if you want to hear stories about being on a professional Netflix set while being neurodiverse, please check out the episode when it comes out. And the experience that I had with Mason on the podcast was absolutely brilliant. It was amazing to actually talk to him again. He's been a long time friend of mine, and so when the episode does come out, I hope everyone enjoys it, and I just hope that it makes your day. So thank you very much, Mason, and to everyone I say goodbye.
Hello everyone, I am Fola Shade. I had a really amazing time talking with Mason on his podcast, where we talked about autism, living with autism, and parenting with autism to celebrate this year's Autism Awareness Day. I am optimistic that when you listen to our conversation, you will learn a thing or two about autism, what it feels or means to be an autistic person or to be supporting someone who is autistic. I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I did. Bye.
Hi Mason, it's Emmy Flew here, and I just want to give my thoughts on the podcast interview that you asked me to come and join as a guest speaker, which I'm still very honored by it, and I want to thank you for it. It was a really fun experience for me to join on a podcast for the very first time. Though I've listened to podcasts before, which I have mentioned to you at the beginning, but it was so cool to be part of it at the same time. I had a really great time talking to you about two subjects that's part of your podcast, such as autism and animation, and also what can the autism community learn more about, get into a career in animation as well, get into a career in art, whether it's drawing or painting or sculpting or whatever. Overall, I really enjoyed having a conversation with you, and I hope this episode goes really well, especially for the Autism Awareness Month coming soon this April. So once again, I was very honored to be joined in the in your podcast. So I hope it goes well. So keep on inspiring. Thank you, Mason.
Okay, so as you guys know, I went on Mason's show, his podcast, and we had a great talk about all things autism, like anything you can think about, from the diagnosis process to special interests to the education system. Like, we had a really good chat, so definitely go check that out if that's what you're interested in. I think we had a really good chat, and it's a good way of spreading awareness and acceptance amongst people. So yeah, that's what you're looking for. Give it a watch.
Hi, my name is Omer. I'm a fifth-year medical student and the founder of Diverse MedEd. I joined Mason to talk about diverse patients and how we as medical providers can provide better medical care by interacting better and by knowing relevant medical information about our diverse patients. We spoke about all the different categories of patients which I write about. And we even segued a bit into the life of a content media creator and creating content. I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Social Audie from Mind Your Autistic Brain. I had an amazing conversation with my friend Mason, and I loved being on his show. Our time together was fantastic. He asked incredible questions. He listens incredibly well, and he's just so much fun. I mean, anybody that's a Doctor Who fan, how could you miss that, right? So be sure to join us. Check out the show, check out the episode, and be sure to follow along because Mason has some incredible guests. And he's not just talking about our autistic brain, but he's also talking about Crohn's. And there's so much awareness, not just in the autistic population, but also across the globe. There are so many things that we physically have that are different because it's not just our neurodistinct brain, it's also our neurodistinct bodies. Be sure to check out the show. Mason is amazing.
Hello everybody, here I am, Autistic Loutie, way out of my comfort zone because, I've never done a video, so this is the first time. I just want to share something with you. Last week I've been having a chat with Mason. Mason has an amazing Instagram account which is called Advocates for Crohn's and Autism. And we chat about our autism, our diagnosis, our special interests, this community here, and also our advocacy for the autistic community. And Mason makes amazing podcasts, and he made one for Autism Awareness Month next month and interviewed a few people. So if you're interested and you are curious about me, then check his podcast. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lee, and today I joined Mason on a podcast where we spoke about a few things, autism and football. It was a good podcast. I really enjoyed being on there, so thanks Mason for inviting me onto it. It was nice to talk about some things that we have in the pipeline here at the club, the coaching and the match day access and potential launch of a sensory room, hopefully very, very soon. And it'll be nice to involve you a little bit more, Mason. So yeah, thanks for that opportunity to talk. I know a lot of it was also about the team and this season. So yeah, but here's to looking forward. I really enjoyed the podcast and the time on there with you. So yeah, it was nice to see you and nice to chat with you. So yeah, thank you again for inviting me on and giving me the chance to share a few things about what I do. I've actually just finished a coaching session tonight, so yeah, that was very good. And it was obviously about some of the lads that I was talking about earlier were involved. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Take care. Bye.
Hi, I'm Jen Slayton, psychotherapist and coach, specializing in neurodiversity and more specifically autism. I had a wonderful conversation with Mason for Autism Awareness Month. Besides talking about me and my passion for helping children, parents, and adults to understand and embrace their differences, we talked about how important it is for neurodiverse individuals to understand their diagnosis. It's not about labeling, but about understanding the differences in processing information, emotions, and senses. Check out our discussion to find out why we are both advocating for this understanding. We also talked about the education system and my opinion about not giving homework to some neurodiverse kids because it can escalate any school stress they already have and create conflict in the family. Rather, let's focus on helping children develop their confidence in their abilities and strengths. I hope you enjoy the podcast.
Hello, this is me, Sammy Turner, the Autism Side of Love author and the ITV fundraiser winner for Pride of Britain Awards 2020. I've just been featured on a lovely episode for Advocate for Crohn's. It'll be broadcasted publicly on the 16th of April this year. I hope you find that episode, and I wish you all the best for anyone who's supporting autism in around the community today. All the best from Sammy Turner. Good luck, and hope you enjoy my episode on the 16th of April. Thank you.
Hey Mason, I just want to say I had a brilliant, wonderful time being on your podcast. I would love to continue our conversation, and I can't wait to see where it goes. You are absolutely wonderful, a phenomenal host, and I really had a blast. So anytime you want to have me on, bring me back. I am totally on board. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, hello there. My name's Jason Muxworthy, and I really hope that you find interest in the very enjoyable interview that Mason conducted with me, where we discuss autism, and in my case, late diagnosis, my life in general, as well as my lifelong interest in Doctor Who. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey Mason, thank you for having me on your podcast. I really had a fun chat, and it was really interesting to hear your perspective on things, as well as getting across how I feel and my perspective on things like autism and mental health and my anxiety issues. So thank you. We also had a really good chat about Lego Star Wars, which was nice. So hopefully we can do something again in the future.
My name's Grant. Please join myself and Mason's podcast where we talk about football coaching, what's great about the game, what can be improved, and we also talk about Grant Sings Diamond. Look forward to seeing you, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha Inieta, and I had the privilege of speaking with Mason on his podcast about everything from travel to friendships and how it all intersects with autism. It was honestly such a great conversation, and I'm so happy to be able to share community with people like Mason, because it reminds you that you're not alone and how big the world truly is. So thank you so much for having me, Mason. I look forward to future conversations. Bye.
Hi, I'm Melissa Beaver, founder of Neurovascular Foundation and creator of the NV Method. I had the pleasure of being on the podcast with Mason today, and some of the topics we discussed were how postural imbalances affect overall health, what external triggers mean and how important it is to know what they are, and also that diet isn't necessarily a one-fit-all. What may be healthy for one individual may make another individual sick, especially if they're on the spectrum or battling a disease like Crohn's disease. For more information on the Neurovascular Foundation, please visit our website at neurovascularfoundation.org. Thanks.
Guys, what's going on? I really enjoyed this podcast with Mason. It was so much fun because I got to speak about topics that I don't talk about on my channel, which is super awesome. So I had a blast. It was really, really fun. Mason's such an awesome guy. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more awesome things coming soon.